Hello and welcome to today's class. Our topic of discussion today is concrete mix ratios and their grades. Concrete mix ratios and their grades. Concrete mix ratios are commonly associated with specific concrete grades, although actual strength depends on the quality of materials, water cement ratio, mixing and curing. Okay, so we have a table below that shows the relationship between the concrete grade, the nominal mix ratio, which is the ratio from cement to sand to coarse aggregate. Then we have the typical use. Okay. Now for concrete grade M5, the nominal mix ratio is 1:5:10, and the typical use is leveling course and non-structural work. For M7.5, the nominal mix ratio is 1:4:8, and the typical use is for mass concrete and foundation bedding. For M10, the nominal mix ratio is 1:3:6, and its typical use is for blinding and footpaths. For M15, the nominal mix ratio is 1:2:4, and its typical use is house floors, pathways, and simple foundations. For M20, the nominal mix ratio is 1:1.5:3, and its typical use, it is typically used for slabs, for beams, for columns, and residential buildings. Minimum recommended for reinforced concrete in many standards. The next one is M25, whose nominal mix ratio is 1:1:2, and it is typically used for heavy duty reinforced concrete structures. Now, some of you may ask, what the grade means? What the grades mean? The M stands for mix, like you have them in M10 or M15 or M20. The M stands for mix, and the number indicates the characteristic compressive strength of the concrete after 28 days, measured in megapascal or Newton per millimeter squared. For example, M15 is equal to 15 megapascal, M20 is equal to 20 megapascal, M25 is equal to 25 megapascal. In our next video, I'm going to be explaining more about characteristic compressive strength of concrete. So do well to tune in and watch the video. Commonly used grades in building construction. M15 is plain cement concrete. M20 reinforced cement concrete, RCC for most residential buildings. M25 is heavily loaded structural members and multi-story buildings. Note, the above mix ratios are nominal proportions by volume. Actual proportions may vary based on material quality, workability, requirements, and site conditions. Thanks for listening. That'll be all for today. When it concerns concrete mix ratios and their grades. Now you know whenever you see a concrete grade, for example M10, you can tell what the mix ratios are. For those who haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do so that you would follow up on our videos as we release them on a weekly basis. See you in the next class.